You're up first. Are you guys okay with that? Just making sure. Matt, let's go and take a look at your clip.
Doesn't matter that Harry's gone.
Stand down now.
People die every day. Friends. Family. Yeah. We lost Harry tonight. He's still with us. And here, just lost Fred. Remus. Tonks. All of them. They didn't die in vain. But you will. Because you're wrong. Harry's heart did beat for us. For all of us. It's over.
Now, do you have the sword with you?
No, they won't give me it. I tried.
Oh, we're limited to the first. All right, so we've got 5 questions based on just random questions that we got around. And the first one is, how are you feeling when you read that you would personally destroy Nagini? And what was it like to see that scene fully realized? Like when you were, from the difference from when you read it and when you actually were there?
Yeah, wow. I remember reading the book very vividly and getting to that section of the story and just thinking, wow, that is going to be incredible. And what a responsibility that Joe Rowling has laid, on me there. So,
What is it?
I don't think J.K. Rowling wrote the linpin, did she?
I think I just got injured playing football or something like a week before. I had to just write it myself. But there's like 4 stages. So like you read it in the book, and then you think, is it going to be in the script? Are we ever even going to film it? And then finally, it's going to make the final cut. And thankfully, it got through all 4 of those stages. And yeah, it was incredible. I never expected anything like that to happen to Neville. So it was pretty special. It was a really nice moment for.
It's a very full circle moment for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's the culmination of his entire journey. It's Neville's moment, and it was really great. I'm so glad that David took the time to really nail that scene.
It's a great scene. Now, I gotta tell you, I mean, even just when you came out from your picture there and seeing you there, obviously your character Neville did a lot of growing up. What was it like growing up on the set?
Wow, I mean, it was such a laugh. Like, everyone had such a good time together on those films. We sort of lived like 2 lives, like our lives back home where we lived, and then this ridiculous life where we made Harry Potter films for a living. And we did all our schooling there, like together in the same classrooms, and it was a real family atmosphere. Everyone. With one of our teachers over there.
And getting to work with him.
Apart from when you were all about 14 and 15, where you used to sit off set on your Blackberries and stuff, just going like... You go, hello, hiya, and you'd all go...
I still do that now.
Sure, it's even worse. Now, all right, I'm gonna ask you. Now in the books you became a herbology professor. If you had a choice, which Hogwarts class would you teach? Not Neville, you.
Well, it's got to be Defense Against the Dark Arts, hasn't it? That's the best class. That's the class that I'd most like to attend, and I think like Professor Lupin was like my favourite teacher. So I think Defense Against the Dark Arts, definitely.
Excellent. Now, what was your first scene that you filmed, and what was the last scene you filmed in the movie?
Oh, jeez.
Think back.
The first film, the first scene I did was when Neville got on the broomstick in the very first movie, and it all went wrong and flew around. And I was like, 11 years old, absolutely terrified. And Chris Columbus sort of took me aside and went, "No pressure, but this scene's all about you." Cheers, Chris.
You're like, thanks.
So that was, that was a sort of in at the deep end start for me. But it was great, you know, doing all those kinds of stunts when you're 11 years old, like being on a roller coaster. It was so much fun. And then my final scene was all that kind of stuff. And the actual final scene that I did was on the courtyard. And I remember, well, you weren't there. Oh, yeah. Everyone else was there. Too soon? But yeah, that was it. It was a great finish, you know, to do that scene last, for you know that whole moment for Neville, and to go out on that high was really cool.
That's awesome. Now, last question. Now, the scene where Neville did the Snape in grandmother clothes boggart.
Oh, that was awesome.
Can you tell us what your boggart would actually be?
I don't know. I'm pretty scared of spiders. Like, I know it's kind of a cliche, but
It's not.
The single most terrifying thing on the earth. There's times in my house. I live in quite an old house, and there's lots of little holes and dark places where they can hide, and they've trapped me in my kitchen for hours before.
I've been there.
And they smell fear. They know.
Do you know those photos online where it shows like the person like, oh gosh, a spider, and then all of a sudden it shows the house blowing up? And it's like all good.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I've got baseball bat, samurai sword. I'll get anything I can just grab to try and take care of it. But they terrify me.
Do you have a samurai sword in your house?
Yeah, man.
He just doesn't have the other one. He's just a samurai. All right, Matthew. That's all the questions I got for you right now.